I think this is my third time trying to record this because I keep getting really emotional and it's just hard to say. This morning on the AM show, the head of the disinformation project came on and he was talking about what happened at Parliament, and I don't care, right? Like, I don't care that they say that things are disinformation when it's just a lie. That's whatever. They're going to say that kind of stuff all the time. But he compared what happened at Parliament to the Christchurch earthquakes. As you guys know, and he said people have died from disinformation. You know, Joe Biden even referenced it. Joe Biden also said that the vaccines were not around until his presidency, which is a blatant lie because they were there at the end of Trump's term. But to compare what happened at Parliament to the earthquakes is so wrong. I used to live right beside the CTV building. I was a few doors down. We had a family friend that we grew up with who was in the CTV building that day. When the earthquake happened, my sister rung in February, my sister rung my dad because she knew he had his building van with all his equipment. She rung my dad and she said, it's really, really bad. You have to go in there. They're going to need so many people. You have to go in there. And Dad and my older brother, who was 18 at the time, jumped in the van and raced into town. They spent the next 3 days helping dig people out. They were working at a CTV building. And my brother had to see sights like bodies that were burnt so badly that you could barely tell that they were human. The fire got so bad that they had to stop working on the site. And my dad had to go back home and ring the family and tell them that he wasn't able to get their son out. I remember going to that funeral. He was also the cousin of a really good friend of mine. Oh, sorry. And he loved music, and his coffin was a guitar case. The trauma that so many Cantabrians still carry from that day will not go away. Or maybe it will eventually, I don't know, but it hasn't yet. Every tremor, every aftershock, people still freak out, they still feel it. But how dare you compare what happened at Parliament, where people just wanted Jacinda to come out and talk to them, to what happened in the earthquake, where 185 families were told that someone they loved was never coming home. I think the AM show host who told him it wasn't comparable, thank you. But actually he needs to apologise, because that analogy is false. It is so wrong to compare those two situations. And to say that you lead up a disinformation project and then do something like that is just a smack in the face to people who did lose people that they care about or people that they know. And you need to apologise, because what you did was wrong.